Hi lovelies, Lauren here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to all of you warrior women who are joining me for a yoga practice celebrating International Women's Day, which is quite easily one of my favorite days of the year. Today we get to celebrate who we are, our strength, our resilience, and really be proud to be a woman. So if you're joining me today, come to the top of your mat and just come to Talasana, standing tall, standing strong. Maybe take a moment to loop those shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, circling them down and away. Beautiful. You can widen your stance here if you need to. Spreading those toes down and towards the mat, and maybe bringing one hand above your heart space, one hand to your lower belly. And just notice how you feel as you stand here. Are you standing tall, standing strong? Maybe you feel a little wobbly today. That's okay as well. But taking a moment to settle in at the start of our warrior women practice, to perhaps check in with how we're feeling today, but also noticing what it is about us we'd like to celebrate today. Maybe it's the fact you are a woman, simple as that. Or maybe it's your strength, your resilience, your determination, beauty even. What is it about you would particularly like to celebrate on this day? Something you've perhaps achieved, maybe anything at all. Bring it to mind now and let that feeling kind of wash over you. Notice what that feeling brings you. Does it bring you even more determination here? Does it make you feel positive, strong, confident maybe? So even if we have arrived on our mats, perhaps not feeling as confident here, we can begin to cultivate a little bit more by just bringing our mind, bringing our awareness to something you would like to celebrate. And this practice is all about celebrating you and its entirety, all that makes you, you. So perhaps as you stand here, maybe there's a little smile across your face as you think of all these wonderful things that you are. Take a big breath in here. Take a big breath out. One more, even deeper, big breath in. And a big breath out. Beautiful. Seeing if we can maintain this feeling as we move throughout our practice today. So from here, then the arms float down by your sides for a moment. You can keep the eyes closed, or you might start to flutter those eyelids back open, entirely up to you. But take a moment to sweep the arms up and over. Take a big stretch here, reaching the arms up to the sky. And then right hand is going to take hold of that left wrist. Inhale, lengthen out through the left arm. Exhale, lean to the right as you push the hips to the left, side body stretch here. So creating a little bit more space in the body here, sending the breath to those places maybe. Inhale, rise up, come through center, switch the grip, left hand takes hold of the right wrist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean to the left, push the hips to the right. Beautiful. Notice that big stretch here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, rise up through center, letting go of that wrist. Grow tall. Be as tall as you can here. Exhale, circling the arms down, hinging out your hips. Fold. Beautiful. So as you fold here, we may notice a little bit of tightness down the back of the legs, so ease into this stretch. Keep a little softness in the knees, let the torso be heavy. Maybe you sway for a moment or take hold of opposite elbows. Take a ragdoll. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then find your halfway lift, fingertips to your shins. Zip up through the spine, so chest parallel to the ground. Send the tailbone back, crown of the head forwards. Exhale, return to your fold. Bend the knees, Let's softly take a big step back with the left leg. We're going to pop that left knee down. So it's still quite early on in our practice. So as we rise up into this low lunge, don't feel as though you have to sink the hips down so low straight away. We might be a little bit more up here, and that's totally fine. Take a big breath in. Spread those right toes down in towards the mat. Still have that sensation of kind of driving the hips forward, so you're getting that openness across the front of the left hip flexor. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And as we inhale, reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, circling left arm back. So you're twisting the torso to your open side. So the left hand might come to support your lower spine. It might come to the back of the thigh. Reach up through those right fingertips. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Then we inhale, sweep right arm back, twist the other way. Right hand now finds the lower spine or maybe the back of the left thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. Beautiful. Get that opening across the heart. Stay with the breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Wind the arms down. Come to frame. Right foot. Beautiful. Take a moment. Bow the forehead down. Breath in. Exhale, half split stretch. So lengthening that right leg, hips come level with the left knee. Maybe you peel those right toes towards the face. Again, gentle stretch down the back of the right leg. Doesn't need to be too intense here. This practice is just about feeling good as we move. So if it doesn't feel good, do what you need to adjust, okay? Take another breath in. Take another breath out. Lovely. Start to bend back into that right knee. Push down through the palms. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee. And then we're going to fly right leg up to the sky into our three-leg dog. We're going to open out into that right hip. So lift right knee up to the sky. Keep a bend in that right knee. Let the right heel be super heavy over towards the left. And maybe we bring a couple of circles into that right knee. So maybe that right thigh kind of brushes against the left. Inhale as you open that right knee out to the side. Exhale, it comes back down again. So again, it brushes past the left thigh. Inhale, open, sweep that right knee out to the side. Exhale, one more time. Inhale, open the knee. Fabulous, lengthen that right leg. Exhale, settle it down next to the left. Beautiful. Into our down dog, take a little wiggle here, move, breathe, dance around on your mat if you wish. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Inhale, look forwards towards your fingertips, bend the knees. Start to make your way back to the top of your mat. So take as many of these little steps as you need. Make your way back into your standing forward fold. And then again, soften here. Take hold of opposite elbow, sway. Beautiful. So we're moving relatively quickly today. Again, there's still all these opportunities for stretch. And really keeping our awareness on our breath. Beautiful. One more big breath in. One more big breath out. Release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Crown the head forwards, tailbone back. Exhale, fold. Lovely. Bend the knees, plant the hands. This time we're going to take a nice big step back with the right leg. Pop that right knee down. Beautiful. And again, let's brush the fingertips along the mat. Rise up into our low lunge. Now again, you don't need to be so far down low here. Entirely up to you. Continuing to check in with your body today. So if it doesn't feel right to be all the way down here, then don't feel as though you have to go there. Inhale, reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, sweep right arm back, left arm reaches up and over. Maybe your right hand comes to your lower spine or to the back of the right thigh, so you twist towards your open side. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, roll left arm back, twist the arms the other way. So you windmill the arms, left arm comes down, again to lower spine or to the back of the right thigh. We sweep right fingertips up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, windmill the arms, come to frame, left foot. Lovely breath in here, release the forehead down. Exhale, half split stretch. Beautiful. So again, hips come over the right knee, lengthen through the left leg, keep a little micro bend there though maybe, and peel those left toes towards the face. Gentle stretch here. You can use a couple of blocks underneath the hands if you wish. Take a big breath in, a big cleansing breath in. Exhale, sighing everything else that doesn't matter out. Lovely, inhale, bend back into that left knee. Plant down through the palms, tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. We're going to send left leg up to the sky this time, opening out into that left hip. So let the left heel be super heavy. Lift left knee as high as it can, and let's bring back those circles. So left thigh brushes against the right. Inhale as you take that left knee out to the side, draw as much of a circle as you can here. Exhale, the knee circles down. Inhale, it opens out to the side. Exhale one more time. Inhale, it circles out to the side. And then lengthen that left leg. Exhale, left knee falls down, left foot comes down next to the right. Down dog. Take a breath here. Take a breath out. And then from here, take an inhale, lift the heels, lift the hips. Ripple the body forwards into a plank. Find this nice long line. We're not staying here for too long, but keep pushing the ground away. Shoulders over the wrist, breath in. Exhale, knees down, and then lower the rest of the body in this slow and controlled manner. So see if we can bring the body down in one piece here, landing like a feather on your mat. And then inhale, roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Send them back and down as you start to ripple up through the chest, push down through the hands, rise up, cobra. So you don't necessarily have to come all the way up here. You might still be down here, that's fine as well. Take a breath wherever you are. And as we exhale, let's tuck the toes, fly the hips to the sky, down dog. Beautiful. Okay, take a breath in here. Take a breath out. Ground down through the left foot for me. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Exhale, open out into that hip, lift the right knee. Beautiful. Take a breath. Take an exhale. Inhale, lengthen that right leg, square off the hips. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Softly step that right foot forwards. Beautiful. You're going to drop that left knee down, windmill the arms, warrior two. First of our warriors today. So again, take a moment, be strong here. Spread the toes down and towards the mat. And making sure you're really pressing down through that little toe edge of the back foot, sinking into the right knee. Nice long line from one arm to the other, energy out through those fingertips. Beautiful. Maybe we say a little mantra here. So maybe we're saying, I'm strong, I am determined, I'm resilient, whilst I kind of tie my top back up. Okay, take a breath in, take a breath out. Fabulous. Inhale, reverse your warrior, so left palm down to the back of the left leg, right fingertips reach up to the sky. And as you reach up with that right hand, maybe we still sink into the right knee. Beautiful. Take a breath. Take an exhale. Now, similar to what we did in our low lunge, you're going to circle that right arm back. Left arm comes forwards. Lift the left heel, come through a high lunge, and then twisted reverse warrior, right palm down to the back of the left leg, left fingertips reach up to the sky. Beautiful. Twist the torso around to the right. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Inhale, unravel, roll that left shoulder back. Pop that left heel down, pivot the feet, you're facing the long edge of your mat, but take a moment to heel toe the feet in slightly. Beautiful, hands to hips, take a breath. Toes are turned out here. Exhale, sink into your goddess. Beautiful, I had to include goddess today. We are all goddesses here. Whether you feel like it today or not, believe me, you are one. Beautiful. Sinking the hips down, keep the heart lifted slightly. Try to tuck that tailbone under. Beautiful. Take a breath. Take an exhale. Inhale, rise up, lengthen the arms, pivot the feet, so right toes point to the long edge of your mat, left toes point to the back. We repeat all of that on the other side. Take an inhale. Exhale, sink, warrior two. So sink as low as you want to go. Feel strong here, feel confident. Stretch out through those fingertips. You can have that kind of steady focal point, gazing towards the middle finger of that left hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, reverse warrior. Right palm down to the back of the right leg. Left fingertips sweep up to the sky. Maybe you follow your fingertips with your gaze here. Lovely, well done. Take a breath. Take an exhale. Now take your time with this transition. You're going to circle left arm back. Right arm sweeps forwards. Lift that right heel. Left hand finds the back of the right leg or maybe your lower spine. Right fingertips sweep up to the sky. Twisted reverse warrior. Sink into that left knee. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, sweep right arm back. Pop that right heel down, left arm comes up. So again, you're facing the long edge of your mat. Take a moment to heel toe the feet in, slightly hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Beautiful. Maybe sinking a little bit lower this time. You got this. Taking a couple of deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. One more, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Pivot the toes to point in. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, wide-legged, forward fold. Beautiful. Fold as far as you want to go today. So hands might stay on your hips and maybe you only come about halfway, keeping a little bend in the knees. Maybe hands come down towards the mat. If your hands can really comfortably come down here, you can then think about bringing the heels of your hands in line with the heels of your feet. Or maybe we stretch the fingertips to reach through the legs back behind us. Beautiful. Let's take a couple of moments here. Lovely. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bring the hands back out in front of you. Lift the chest, rising up halfway. And then bending in the knees as you heel toe the feet, maybe about hip distance apart. Yeah, hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to your shins, zipping up. Exhale, fold. So you're still facing the long edge of your mat here. And then softening in the knees, rolling up through the spine. As you go, sweep the arms out to the side. You're going to shift the weight into your left leg. Pick up that right knee. So right knee rises in towards the chest. Find a steady focal point. Now as you exhale, sink into your left knee, wrapping right leg around. Wrap it around as many times as it will go. Or maybe you're really just kind of squeezing the legs together here. Excuse me whilst I'm wobbling around a little bit. Beautiful. And then from here, arms out in front. Exhale, left arm crosses over the right. Maybe you just hug the elbows here. Maybe you bring backs of the hands together. Maybe the palms of the hands come together. Beautiful eagle pose, soaring like an eagle here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, push the ground away through the left foot. Rise up, right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot lands. Hinge at your hips, fold. Beautiful. So if you're a bit wobbly like me on that side, no worries. There's no pressures with this practice. Just enjoy it. Move for the sake of movement. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips to your shins. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Soar like an eagle. Inhale, roll up through the spine, sweep the arms up. This time, left knee comes towards the chest. Rise. Exhale, sink into your right knee. The more you sink, the more you're kind of lowering your center of gravity. Take your time. Beautiful. Arms out in front. Right arm crosses over the left, and again, maybe you hug the elbows. Maybe the backs of the hands come together. Maybe it's the palms of the hands together. Beautiful, well done. Take a breath in, lift those elbows a little bit higher. Breath out. Inhale, you rise, push the ground away. Be strong and determined in that rise. Left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot lands, hinge at the hips. Beautiful, forward. Lovely, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Hands come down towards mat, bend the knees as much as you wish. Heel toe the feet a little bit wider, toes point out. And then drop the hips, Talasana, sink the hips down, knees out to the side here. Now, of course, you can use a couple of blocks underneath your sit bones to give you a little bit more height. But we're going to pause here for a moment. Palms of the hands come together, elbows pressed into the inner creases of the knees. Beautiful. Take a couple of breaths. Big breath in. Big breath out. Have you still got that smile across your face? We're still feeling good here. One more breath in. One more breath out. Lovely. Hands come down towards the mat. Use your hands to help you as you gradually release those sit bones down. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the side. And again, you can, as you fold here, you can bring those elbows to the inner crease of the knees to take a bit more of an active fold here, but it's entirely up to you. If you want to do that, be my guest, or maybe you just rest the hands down towards the earth. Maybe there's a little curve in the spine as we just enjoy this fold. There can be a little bit of movement here, a little bit of a sway from side to side, your choice. Big breaths in, keep that smile. Keep that memory, that thought of what it is that makes you you. Lovely. Take another breath in. Another breath out. Inhale. Slowly rising up, and then from here you can lean back into the hands as you transition here. You're going to stretch the legs out into a seated straddle. Now, as always, you can again prop yourselves up on a couple of cushions or blocks. You may find that you need to lean up against the wall to keep the spine nice and tall, especially if you find that you're kind of leaning back here. But sitting up as tall as we can, we're going to take this nice and slow. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to slowly creep those fingertips forwards. Now as you finish that exhale, take a pause, big breath in, find length. Exhale, continue that walk. Same again, as you finish that exhale, take another big inhale, find that length in the spine again. And as you exhale, maybe you fold a little bit more. Keep that going until you kind of find your maximum, your edge of the stretch. So even though you might still be up here, you can still keep that sensation of inhaling, rising tall. Exhale, softening, and just keep working the breath. Beautiful. So the breath is guiding you into the stretch. So your body will know how far it wants to go today. So listen out, let the breath just gently take you there. So there's no need to force or push the body. We can take it nice and easy. We don't always need to keep pushing and pulling. Sometimes it's just about being in the moment, loving where we are right now. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Slowly walk your hands towards you. Rise on up. And then you're going to bend into your left knee. So bring your left heel close towards your groin here. Walk the hands around, kind of in front of this left knee to make your way into pigeon. So you can pick that right knee up as you start to lengthen it back behind you. Maybe you play with bringing this left heel further forwards now, your choice. And come into your pigeon pose in a way that feels good for you. So you can soften into the fold. You might prefer to stay a little bit more upright here. You can use cushions, blocks, blankets, anything you have nearby. Getting that juicy opening in the hip space. Lovely, well done. Okay. So even though this practice is kind of a little bit of quick fire, short and sweet, we're still taking that time for ourselves, dedicating this time to ourselves in that, again, act of celebration. Beautiful. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, push down through the palms, walk the hands towards you, rise up. Let the left hip come down towards the mat. Come through your seated straddle, so lengthen left leg. Fold in the right knee, right heel comes in. Hands in front of that right knee, push down through the palms. And lengthening that left leg back. So exactly the same on this side. Making your way into pigeon in a way that feels super good for you. So again, incorporating any cushions, blankets, props, staying upright or folding forwards. Beautiful. Okay. Couple more breaths here. Are we still smiling? Take a breath. Take an exhale. One more of those. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lovely. And then pushing down through the palms, rising up. Now this time, instead of making your way back through your straddle, maybe you walk that left knee in slightly, and then send that right knee back next to left. Bring your big toes together to touch, knees out to the side. Send it all the way back, child's pose. Beautiful. Melt your heart down towards the earth. You can keep stretching the fingertips forwards. Maybe you want to place one hand on top of the other. Use that as a platform for the forehead to rest on. And take a moment here. Notice how you feel. Notice how this kind of, maybe a shift of energy here. As we move and breathe, explore our body's potential here. Fabulous. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale. Slowly. Walk your hands back towards you, or simply pushing down through the palms. Rising up to sit on your heels. You can keep the knees slightly apart here. Palms to hands together, or palms to hands to your thighs, sorry. Inhale, lift up through the heart, lift up through the chest, heart to sky, looking up. Exhale, walk the fingertips down towards your knees, curve. Let's go twice more with that. Inhale, heart to sky, rise up. Exhale, curve. One more time. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, curve. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming back to neutral. Letting the palms either rest on the knees, on the thighs here where they are, or maybe you place one hand on top of the other, kind of just in your lap here. We're going to stay here for a few moments. After moving around, moving with the breath, exploring some free movement here, notice how you feel now. Are we still feeling that determination, that positivity, that resilience? And even if you perhaps weren't at the beginning of your practice, maybe there's a sense of that now. And even if you still aren't, there's still that potential. We all have moments where we perhaps doubt. We have that kind of niggling voice in the back of our mind telling us we perhaps can't do something, but I'm here to tell you, you can, you absolutely can. So keep reminding yourself of that, keep celebrating yourself for what you are, who you are, and all that you can do. I hope the rest of this day brings you even more to celebrate. Celebrate women coming together, recognizing this day, and continuing to support one another, lifting each other up. Take a big breath in here. Take a big breath out. Palms of the hands together in front of the heart. May the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you at night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new strength throughout your being. And may you walk through the world knowing its beauty all the days of your life. Gently bowing the head down. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for that quick little empowering practice. I do hope you feel empowered, and yes, enjoy the rest of your day celebrating women all the way around the world. And yeah, keep loving you, keep being you. And of course, I'll see you next week with another free class from me. See you then. Mwah.